Hi, this is Pastor Bob, and welcome to Voices from the Streets. We are here under the bridge where we feed the homeless a few times a week. And Wendell, I thought it might be a good idea today to talk a little bit about how we started all of this. We did this together.
Yes, we did.
And we were just trying to remember 7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah, at least 7 or 8 years ago. It's hard to remember. You know how
it is, especially when you get to be our age. Isn't that right?
Yes, very much right. Very much right.
So, Wendell, things were a little different 7 or 8 years ago. We kind of started from, we really kind of started from scratch after a while, didn't we?
We did start from scratch.
And we just kind of started making sandwiches and
Grilling burgers on a little tiny grill.
And a little tiny grill, that's right. And Wendell, you were at Tent City, and you know you're a movie star now.
I don't know about that.
Oprah did a movie called Tent City right
USA.
here, and you're one of the main. We'll call you a
I'm
character.
one of the main features in it. All right. A character is a good word, though.
but if people wanted to know a little bit more about Tent City and about the streets in Nashville and about all of that, this would be a good place to start
You
with.
can go to Netflix it's in the documentaries. It's Tent City USA. It's an Oprah Winfrey Network production and Stick Figure Productions.
All right. So Wendell, you left Tent City, and obviously you're doing a little better these days.
Yeah, well, I got up, did pretty good for about 2-3 years, and then the economy got to me, and then I got back down. But here lately, it's off and on. I've been working steady for about 2.5 months, about 2 months now, but I sat for 2 months before that. I'm in construction, it's booming here in Nashville, but it's all being done by, the wrong people.
By people out of town.
By illegals, actually.
Okay. So it's kind of feast or famine.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Now
I'm a survivor, and I got God behind me, so I know I'll always make it.
And I believe that. So, Wendell, behind us here are people that are just starting to line up. We're going to feed the homeless once again today, and we'll probably have, we never know, between 100 and 200 usually.
Yeah, we never know how many are going to be here. When we think it's not going to be few, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's right.
When it's going to be a lot, it's few. But somehow, everybody always gets fed.
So you've been among the homeless people for a very long time, and you probably understand more than anybody, and that's why I'm glad we started together, because I had no idea what I was doing, and you were in the middle of it. They used to call you the mayor of Tent City, just because you really knew what was going on, and you were already kind of taking care of everybody there, weren't you?
I was already doing God's work, helping the homeless,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I knew a little bit about it, and I'm still doing that pretty strong. I'm involved with several groups and organizations, co-founded several that help the homeless, including the Bridge Bunch, and I'm a commissioner on the Metro Homelessness Commission.
Now, you just kind of slid by that last one, but that's important. You're now a commissioner, a city commissioner for the Homeless Commission.
Can you really believe that?
I can believe that, and he's doing a great job. But you've come a long way since then, haven't you?
I have. I've come a long way. And
so, Wendell, tell us a little bit about where everyone is at behind us here. There are a lot of different kinds of people, a lot of different situations that cause somebody to be homeless.
There's no telling what. I mean, if you get in an accident, you get hurt, you're in the hospital for a week or 2 weeks, or you have a cast on for 6 weeks, you can lose everything, An economy, people getting foreclosed on, big factories shutting down constantly, and the fact that there's so many illegals in this city working, the economy's gotten real bad. Nashville now leads the nation in poverty. Nashville is the most impoverished city in the nation. As rich as this city is, it don't seem right. And per capita, there's more homeless in Nashville than any other city.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there is, more than any other city.
And it's just the economy for most people here, you'd say. Now, there are some people that are homeless because they want to be.
And I still can't fathom that there are people that choose to be homeless, right? And then there's a lot of young kids here that age out of foster care, that become homeless, don't have any job skills or nothing, and they end up out here on the street, which is so wrong.
Yeah, we have quite a few of them.
Oh yeah, our system needs a big overhaul.
Yeah. But one thing that everybody has in common, they're all hungry. And we try to feed them. Well, I think we're doing it every day of the week somewhere right now.
Somewhere here in Nashville and 2 other cities, Murfreesboro and Lebanon.
Yeah.
So it used to be difficult. There was a time when you see how big I am. I'd gotten down because I had to walk so far to get something to eat, and there was so little to eat when I got there. that I didn't even put back what I burn off getting there, and I had to walk back. I got down to 185 pounds.
Wow.
You know, and I'm 260 pounds, and that was bad. At that time, there wasn't, you know, it was hard to find something, and that's when that $1 million liability was in effect too.
Right.
Where in order to feed in Nashville, you had to have $1 million liability to feed the homeless, which is not there anymore thanks to Justin Tatum. And now.
But it wasn't when we started.
Oh yeah, when we started, it was you had to have it. And now there's just you can't go hungry in Nashville. There's so many good people in Nashville. Nashville's a great city, not the government, the people, the citizens.
So, give us a little hope for the situation. Do you have any?
You know what? That's a question I don't know how to answer. I don't know what the answer is. There is no hope. You know, we're going to do everything we can to help them while they're out there. And House Nashville, which is part of the Homelessness Commission to the 100,000 Home Campaign, we've gotten over 500 people, 700 people in housing since last June. We just got a big $70,000 donation from private citizens to get more people in housing, but there's no more affordable housing in Nashville. So I really don't know what the answer is. I think I'm not going to get political. Like I said, this government needs a complete overhaul.
Yeah,
and
we just need to keep feeding people. That's our part of it, and that's what we can do.
And getting them what they need. You know, I've spent out of my own pocket buy tents and sleeping bags and air mattresses, and we give them out here too. You know,
absolutely.
I'm going to make sure they got everything they need while they're out here that I can help with.
You bet. Well, Wendell, we have a ways to go. It seems like no matter what we do, the lines keep getting longer and longer, don't they?
And it keeps growing. You know, poverty and homelessness is growing daily. Yeah. And I see no end in sight. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Well, folks, it's a difficult thing to be on the streets. You can imagine the things that people go through, trying to make ends meet, trying to get food to eat, just trying to survive.
Right, get a clean shirt on their back. Just getting a clean shirt on their back.
Absolutely. So behind me are people again lining up, people that have become good friends to us.
Good friends. They're our family.
They are our family.
This is our family here. This is our church too.
We always tell people that they're houseless, but not homeless. Welcome home. We'll be home for you.
There you go. That's it.
Well, God bless you, Wendell. I appreciate you. Wendell's been a good friend for a lot of years, involved in this ministry for all of this time, and I'm not sure what we would have done without you to get it all started. But I didn't understand it, but I do a little more now.
Yeah.
Anyway, God bless you, buddy.
God bless you, and thank you.